your hands up. I need to see your. I need to see your hands up. I need to see your. I need to see your hands up. I need to see your. I need to see you get.
Is you a good witch or just a bad bitch?
You hang your chances no more, now let me see you get. You
Dance. Dance the house down, the house down. Second.
I need to see ya.
Dance.
I need to see your hands up. I need to see ya.
Dance the house down, the house down. Second. Dance. Dance the house down, the house down. Second.
I need to see ya.
Dance.
I need to see your hands up. I need to see ya. I need to see you get.
Hello, Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
Hello, live.
Hello, Periscope.
Hey,
YouTube.
YouTube. This is the L&D show. I'm Lala.
I'm Beyonce.
And I'm Dez.
And we have our very first guest co-host, my sister, Charity Burnside.
Yay!
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Love you having you, darling.
Thanks.
All right, so let's get into this real fast, you guys. Before Hot Topics, we're going to do a shot for having our very first guest co-host on our show. So, to our very first guest co-host, Charity.
Thank
Woo! Woo!
Let's get this party started.
All right.
What's the topic today, guys?
Tiny and T.I.
Who wants to
What's going on with them?
Well,
What's
you
going
know that Tiny filed for divorce. When was it? Last year?
Yeah.
Because supposedly T.I. was messing around with the help.
Oh.
Someone
What?
Tiny hired. Yes.
Girl, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, you should know all about the help, honey, because you are the handmaiden, aren't you?
First of all, honey, no, that's you. I'm the empress. Get it right. Thank
So
you.
what happened, sister?
Well, so Tiny filed for divorce last year. She has been unable to serve her husband because he does not want to get served, of course.
Because he's been cheating.
Cheating,
But,
whatever you want to call
But
it.
also with that, he also came back to the. She actually came back to the house, and the other girlfriend came in with the baby.
Who?
Wait a second now. Hold on. Wait a second. Well, you spit on some tea that I didn't know.
It's all over social media. You didn't hear that?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Did you see that? I thought Tiny and T.I. relationship were just so close and everything. I never thought they would be.
It was with that Floyd Mayweather thing, though, too. When
Well,
she-
hold up now. T.I. has been known to get around.
Yes, he has.
He-
And
Yeah.
so, just like a woman should, she wants to make her man a little jealous.
All right.
She's not cheating. She's just going to, make T.I. a little jealous.
Get even.
Because Mayweather is fine.
Yes, honey,
Okay? And he is wealthy. Not rich, but wealthy.
And
Well,
Chili wanted him,
And
too.
now I heard that the rich go broke with what they always say.
Okay?
That, honey. That.
So, do y'all think that they're going to really get a divorce for real? Or do you think they're going to come back to each other? Because they've been together for a long time. They have kids with each other. So,
Well, I think they're going to come back together.
Of course they're going to come back together,
I'm
but
certain they will.
here's the thing.
She's going to make him sweat.
You got to make them sweat. She's moved out into a fabulous mansion
Mhm.
right down the street from their home.
she's
You
still
know.
getting that dick.
And she's
Thankfully.
right, and she's bossed up like she's going out. The best revenge
She looks
is
good.
success.
She
Success.
looks, and she looks great. She looks great. She got herself, fixed up, got her eyes done and everything. She looks fucking great. And so now he is jealous as hell because he isn't with her.
But then he went on a radio show and said that his marriage was a distraction.
Whatever.
Lies, honey.
She has caught
He was
a charge
distracted.
for him. She gave up her career for him.
So
She
what
even
charge
helped
did she
raise his kids by the women that he had before her.
What charge did she get?
I think it was
Was
a
it
gun
a
charge.
Yeah, the gun
Mhm.
charge.
Charge
As well
back
as her
in
daughter.
2000.
But, hey.
Yeah, and so
Things
she's a
happen.
very loyal person. So, ladies, when your man cheats, if he's a good one with that paper, sometimes you got to leave his behind for a little bit
Exactly.
and get yourself together.
Because sometimes you don't realize what you had until it's gone.
Right. And now
Yeah.
T.I. is all on Facebook crying about his wife. He wants her back. And she's out, Escape is about to do.
Escape is about to do big things. Everybody wanted Escape back. Escape is out now. Didn't she stop because of him?
He did not want her to rejoin.
Oh,
A lot of
Escape is back.
what's called husband did not want her to go back. Candy's husband did not want Candy to go back to Escape either.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I didn't think Todd. Are you sure?
Oh yes, Candy.
Oh,
It's
no.
all in the blog.
Well, there are a lot of things behind closed doors of Candy and Todd that,
Nobody knows.
But I
that.
still feel like Candy runs their relationship. I don't care what nobody says.
She does.
Can y'all just imagine the sex in the bedroom with them two?
It's a whole lot of freaking.
It's that dungeon, Candy. They tried to rap with the dungeon now.
All right. Speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, NeNe Leakes has reportedly been coming back to 10, but she's going to be part-time.
Agreement.
Part-time.
Agreement.
Because she said she got things to do, honey. She ain't got time for all them bitches.
Okay. And NeNe makes $1 million per season.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
That's when you call the shots, boo.
Exactly. So I'm happy that NeNe is coming back. I'm happy that Kim is coming back.
My girl's coming back.
Is
Duck mouth?
yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I never really seen Kim, to be quite honest, because I wasn't a Real Housewives from the beginning watcher.
You wasn't watching
wasn't.
Real Housewives of New York.
No. I've pretty much only watched just
you know
Atlanta
you are
and Potomac. No, Potomac is me.
Oh, Potomac.
Yeah, we know Potomac is all you are.
That's the
That's
bad
real
boo.
boo.
Yeah.
We know that now.
Yeah.
We know this.
That was my girl. I'm sorry.
Honey,
That's the
you
real
ain't
bougie.
nobody. You ain't getting up in there. Okay, let's just get that
Me and
right.
Gazelle,
See,
we
for
best
me,
friends.
it was
So I'm
Real
like,
Housewives OC.
sorry, you what? No.
Oh, see, baby, that was me.
No, you're Ashley.
I said OC, baby.
See,
OC.
OC. Oh.
Yes, Real Housewives
I
of
thought you were
Orange
gonna say that
County.
you
Oh,
Thank
Orange
you.
County.
Thank
You real bougie, honey.
I sure am, baby.
So y'all, let's talk about NeNe real fast. Do y'all think that the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to receive her coming back? Well,
Yeah, I mean, all of them want
because
her to
they
come
threw
back.
shade at her for coming back the last time.
I mean, well, you know, Westcott wants to come back more than anything.
Who?
Cynthia. You know, since they made up or whatever.
Yeah, for the moment. But now that NeNe is getting jobs, now what if her ego has boosted up?
I mean, NeNe has always had that bigger ego. Ever
But
since
it's been like
season one.
Well, no, not really, because it's like when she got more money, that's when her ego
Trump
started
checks. Trump checks.
boosting. Yeah, her ego started boosting then. So it's like now that she's got work coming in, she got a steady income coming in. What if her ego has multiplied times 20? But let's be honest though, the only bitch that got the money is Candy Burris.
Better believe it.
She's the only one that got money the
Second one is Cynthia.
The long way.
Cynthia is the second one with money.
Nobody
Excuse
really sees Cynthia like that.
Cynthia has what now?
Money.
Since when?
You might want to
She's
check.
a
You might want to check that net worth.
Not lower than Candy's
Now, when
money.
it comes down to network on the show, yeah, there is a different network because I think it's Candy, then NeNe. But when it comes down to who actually had money coming into the show, I would have to say Candy and Cynthia. Because
Yes.
Cynthia was a model.
high
coming
stakes
in.
model.
Well, Peter ran out Cynthia
Oh,
money down the
that's
drain.
what
I agree with that. I agree with that. You know,
Let's get real. Cynthia's no fool. She had other accounts that we knew nothing about.
well, I just think that their house kind of showed what kind of money they had.
Speaking of
That was
houses,
Peter's money.
speaking of houses,
It was one of,
So she moved into Peter's house.
well, no, that was there after they bought in together.
That's
She
what I'm
didn't want it
saying.
to be.
If you look at everyone's house on the show, including Portia's, who obviously to me I would think make the least amount of money,
She didn't. But
her house was like
excuse me.
10 times the size of
But
Cynthia's.
you know-
Is Sheree gonna be moving into her damn house on season
Sheree
3?
has already moved into her house. What are you talking about?
Sheree said she had already moved into her house when they had
She had to move
The
into that
season
house on
finale,
season
they
two.
had
finale.
she had a
The housewarming.
housewarming. Yeah.
the housewarming.
She
She
was
was already
already in
in the house, and when they tried to throw
Supposedly,
shade.
She not gonna be in that damn house because the basement wasn't
I
even
heard no. Well,
Well, Nina is what's called basement.
A lot of basements go undone. People don't know that.
Oh, I know that, but a lot of
undone.
rooms are not finished. I don't think she's gonna be up in there.
Well, we didn't see the whole house outside the basement
Exactly.
that undone. However, there was some things in the media saying that the contractors and everything were actually taking the house, and it's how she was so far in debt with so many contractors that the house was going to be seized by the courts and was going to be auctioned off, and that's how the contractors were going to be paid.
You know that no, because listen, I just took one fucking shot, okay? I just took one damn shot. I'm blazing. Can you move that fan a little bit this way?
Okay.
I'm blazing. I'm sorry. I'm hot. I'm trying to keep it calm, cool, and collected, but you know what? Diva got to be on cool.
And I'm sorry,
Just turn this way, honey. Just turn.
I cannot see your comments right now. I don't have my other eyes on yet.
Turn a little bit this way.
This way.
They're saying yes. Dorica Jones gotta go. I think she should be right back. Thank y'all for watching, by the way. Periscope, Facebook Live. Thank y'all for watching YouTube. Thank you for watching. This is the L&D show. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta right now. And
then later we'll be discussing the Download Brother.
yes, that'll be happening in just a minute. Tinashe, you guys. Did I say her name right? Tinashe, the singer. Nobody knows who she is. Who cares? It's not playing. Who cares? No, she came for Beyonce and Rihanna. She was saying if you're black, you're either Beyonce or Rihanna. Meaning like if you're a black singer, you're either Beyonce or Rihanna. Meaning they're on top and she's on the bottom. She's saying she can't get no work because of them. Bitch, don't get Carrie Hilson, okay? Carrie Hilson pulled that shit, and she was coming out with hits after hits after hits, and then all of a sudden everybody, where'd she go?
Where's she at?
The Beehive knocked her ass out. Tinashe, it's all about work, boo. You gotta stay on your grind. Nothing happens overnight, okay? Nothing happens overnight. You gotta stay on your grind. You gotta get with the right producers, the right songwriters, and everything. These people in the industry are gonna shit you to death. They're gonna promise you things that's not gonna come true, but at the same time, boo, you gotta stay true to yourself. Don't look at Rihanna, don't look at Beyonce. You gotta be in your own lane. They're in their lane. You gotta make your own lane. Just like Missy Elliott did. Missy Elliott made her own lane. She was the first chick to come out with a damn black garbage bag.
What?
Ain't nobody did that. She was the only big chick you seen on BET that was dancing and moving around, hair popping off and everything. Like, she was the only big chick that was doing that. She made her own lane.
Yes, she did.
At the same time, Tinashe, you are young. Don't get Carrie Hilson or Sierra. Don't do that. You are very beautiful. You are very beautiful girl.
Coming out with his stuff.
Who's still coming out with his stuff?
Sierra.
No, she was since when?
Like she's getting
The only hit she had
On
was
the
the
list.
DICK from Future.
Ow!
Oh!
Honey.
Well, on that note, honey, it's time for me to take my drink.
She got a baby out the jail, so them checks gonna be still coming in.
But baby, she's
Y'all stupid.
And it went, so what about that?
No, but Sierra, she got with the wrong people. She was with the right people at first. She was with Missy Elliott and everything. Missy Elliott was going around talking about something. She was the new Aaliyah in a way. And then Sierra got the big head on the next album, and she dissed. Well, she didn't diss, but she like broke up her relationship with Missy Elliott, and she went her own way. Then Missy Elliott came out with Jasmine Sullivan. And Jasmine Sullivan made it, did her own thing, and she went her own way. So, Tinashe, you got to get with the right people. And I think you should get with Missy Elliott or somebody, like a legend who knows this business and who knows how to make you grow and who knows the art of music and the art of artistry. You should, you should get with them. Don't sit up here and say that if you're a black singer, you're either Beyonce or Rihanna. That's not true. That's not true. You're a very beautiful girl. Look at Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland came up. Nobody didn't think she was going to ever work. Michelle Williams came up in a way.
Yes, she did.
You gotta find your own path. Do you, boo? You're gonna get there.
Yeah, I agree.
She will. She will get there. Who else y'all want to talk about?
Well, since we're already on the reality stars,
yes,
let's go in on Kirk and Rasheeda.
Woo! Oh, that mess, and I gotta take a sip.
Honey.
My glass over there. I got a drink.
Now you see Tiny bought up on TI.
Y'all did not see that.
We found
Y'all didn't see that? Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't see that. Did you see that? Say yes if you see that. Say no if you didn't. You ain't see that shit. Keep going, sister.
Well, Tiny, of course, bossed up on T.I. But T.I. never had a baby, supposed to be baby on the way.
Honey, Kurt's dick is in everybody, including the tranny, I believe.
Actually, 4.
How you know?
Including the one that was cross transgendering on the show.
Kirk?
But that's just.
Who? You talking about Betty?
No, not Betty. I don't know.
Betty Otter.
No, baby. The other one.
Betty.
That the record producer.
Oh, the transgender lady that was on there last season. I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about, yeah.
D is it? D something.
D something. But I will tell you this. Rasheeda wants Kirk to get a DNA test with that child before she allows him to come back in.
He still won't do
But
it.
how do you feel about a man going outside of his marriage, not only cheating, committing adultery, but also fathering another child outside of your marriage? That right
I
there
don't
is not
agree
what
with
it
that
is.
at all. That's just.
But also, they were already having like a lot of more tonal issues because of Rasheeda's. When she had the last time that she had, she was going. I'm sorry. She was going through depression. So that depression made her not want to instead of be around her.
Okay.
Be around him. Sorry. Ooh, that's I got to like this.
Okay.
But I mean, that right there would make me feel.
I mean, that's just a whole nother. That opened up another whole can of worms.
What city did you think I was in? Somebody said I like I was in their city just now.
Oh, you guys, if you see us looking from, left to right, we have cameras everywhere. We are on Facebook Live on my page, Facebook Live on my sister Charity's page, and we on Periscope.
And what is that?
Whose phone is that?
I'm in Greenville.
Oh.
Who is that?
We're shooting line
Damn.
from Greenville. That's where we are. We're in Simpsonville, actually.
You got
So-
4 fucking phones in
I don't know if I
here.
should have told them.
Hey, buddy, how you
We're in Simpsonville, not giving no direct location, but we are in Greenville County. I will say that much. We are in Greenville County.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Rasheeda and Kirk, I heard some shit about them. The girl Ashley from Love and Hip Hop, she was a singer.
Oh, the one that he was
Kirk-
managing.
Yeah, that when she was managing. She came and she told people about Rasheeda and Kirk's story isn't all the way true. They
What do you
they make up stories for their storyline.
well, here is the catch. They say that when the show first started, that their storyline was Kirk is cheating, and Kirk was not cheating at the time. So,
I think they ain't open relationship. I'm just gonna put it like that.
I think that Tommy Lee's ass need to make up a damn good storyline because her ass, ooh Jesus.
No, Pamela Anderson need to make up a good storyline.
Who?
Pamela Anderson.
She ain't even on the damn show. What the hell? We should.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is for your time. I forgot.
No, bitch. We talking about Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
Ah, where you at?
Oh, y'all, this one of my blood.
Y'all lost me. Y'all Briefly, I'm not saying it much because I don't really watch that particular Love and Hip Hop. So I'm just like, I'm leaving it alone.
You should
I'm gonna get into it, but see, I have this issue with not seeing things from the beginning. But you know what? Since obviously Love and Hip Hop comes out with a whole new storyline every single year, I will start watching.
Watching on
Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn Hernandez, we talked about this last time on the show.
God, bitch.
She wants to sit down with Oprah Winfrey to talk about Mona Scott. Now, sister, she don't need to sit down with Oprah. She just sit down with Iyanla Van Zant. She wants to her damn life. I'm being serious.
because that lady will get you together. You see what she did to Keisha Cole's sister?
Love it.
Oh yeah. Keisha Cole's sister, though, she was doing it for fame and publicity.
She really was.
Because on the show, you seen her on the phone with other people. She was talking about she was on Iyanla Van Zant, and Iyanla called her. She said, "This is not to give you fame. This is to help fix your life." And Daz, I think you should go on Iyanla Van Zant because you need the money in this world, bitch.
But it's so sad that a lot of people.
Hold on one second, I'm gonna get off with you. First of all, never again. I will not. My life is fine the way it is. You need to fix yours.
We'll talk about it in a second. What you
We'll
say?
talk about it in a second too.
It's unfortunate that a lot of people are signing up for these reality shows and making themselves look like a damn fool.
They are.
And these reality shows are not going to last forever.
I'm sorry.
They're not.
And you're not lucky like
I
you
would
think
probably
to get a million per season.
without this incident from this past season, but I would probably definitely Phaedra Parks.
Who? Major Parks, who got fired?
You mean
Did you not hear about the...
I heard.
Not that
But
girlfriend.
I've heard. No, what I'm saying is you don't know too much about her personal life. You see what she does in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as her personal life goes, Phaedra keeps it on the low.
Well, I personally think Phaedra is a big-time freak. Who
Oh,
goes
she
to
is.
church?
She
Who goes to church on Sundays and prays?
Yes. That one right there.
And then Sunday night she's somewhere.
That's a secret.
She wrote a book called Southern Belle, and then you see her on The Housewives with a thong on with her booty out.
Yeah, exactly.
She said that was her being a Southern Belle,
She
honey.
can suck a mean dick.
Well, I believe she
She
did
got the big
too.
fucking lips. That was her name back in school, honey.
You remember when she first appeared on the show? She did a photo shoot with a pickle with the...
Oh,
That was her name
one
back
second,
in
you
school.
guys. Speaking of sex, we have these little shots here called porn stars.
My fave.
We're taking shots of these in a minute, okay? Damn it.
They will take a shot of that in a minute.
You
We
know
were
what?
all four
I
of
may
us.
do it.
Yes, you should do.
All four of us, honey.
What's the flavoring on these?
It's not strawberry, so don't worry.
Yeah, you know that.
Y'all know y'all want some too. Y'all know y'all want to be over here too, getting y'all drink on and everything. You know what? Maybe we should have some people over here just to,
Liven us up a little
live
bit.
and everything.
And I follow
I think that would be a great
Yeah, we may
idea.
just do
A
that.
live audience.
Yeah, just like maybe 5 people or so.
Or maybe 3.
Oh, maybe 3.
I can't do it crowd too much.
Okay, speaking of these reality shows and everything, singers who get on these reality shows, singers who I love and adore and respect, it's like once I see them on a reality show like Kiki Wyatt, I loved her. After I seen her personality, I was like, no.
Yeah.
But that's always been her personality.
Kelly Price too.
Hidden. Because she was going through a lot with her husband. Like, he
I don't
lied.
care about that. I'm just saying the person that she was portrayed as, because it's a lot of editing in those shows. Y'all do know that because they
Yeah.
record maybe like 48 hours out of the day,
Yeah.
and then or 24 hours out of the day, of course. But it's a drink. It's a drink.
Well, first
24 hours.
I
I had a Porsche moment, okay, damn
You
it.
said 24 hours out of the day.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
They do.
24 hours
She had a
out of the
fortunate
day.
moment.
Exactly.
The first time she had a personal moment.
Because the cameras keep the cameras.
Girl, you follow her,
Yeah, but
you
it's
gotta
not.
follow me.
No, I had a Porsche moment. Okay, excuse me. I had a Porsche moment. They record me like
she had a
24
Tiffany
hours
Lachey
out of the
moment.
day.
Ah, bitch, don't try it. Sit over there.
Your name is Dez. Your name is Dez.
Don't do it. Don't do it today. Don't
I
do
told you
it.
how this show was
Don't
gonna
do
be.
it. Don't
Oh,
do it.
honey, I can talk. It's the drink, honey. It's the dramatic, honey, has not even started yet.
Look,
Because I did a drunk between these two this week, honey. It was all shit.
we have all had one shot and a sip, and I had most of my drink, and I ain't got a buzz.
I'm behind you. I'm good.
I don't drink that much anymore, but when I do, I get a little buzzed. I do.
From the first shot.
Don't
From the
try me.
first shot.
Don't try me. Don't try me, y'all. Don't do
One
that.
shot.
Yeah, from one shot.
For one, because it's
But we're not
It's
talking about me. We're
it's
talking about
vodka.
these reality
All
stars.
right, Mo.
that's why.
We're talking about these reality stars, okay? I don't like it when I see singers that I love and adore and respect, and they be on these reality shows or whatever, and it's like the person that they really are comes out or comes across. And it's like I have this image of them in my head as a reality star, as a celebrity, of course, as a singer that I, love and respect. And it's like, this is the person that I'm saying? Like, damn.
But you also have to remember they're being pushed to an edge where
I get that, but that's the part that's called editing and cutting.
they're not
That's
getting
the part.
drama.
That's the part that the producers edit. And
Yeah,
the
that's kind of
cutting
like
room.
with, the upcoming things, because I swore before I seen Phaedra actually get exposed, I thought it was Shamia
Mhm.
that told Portia
Yeah.
what
No.
happened. or what was
That
supposed
was
to happen.
always. Why would Shamia tell on herself about sleeping with them?
Because the way the producers edited
Yeah.
it.
I mean, yeah, the way they
It was
said
just
it.
like-
They make you want to watch it. They make you want to, when they cut to commercial, they want to keep you captivated to see what's going to happen.
Because all
So
you
therefore-
seen was, you told her that, and you should shoot Shamia like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's all you
And
saying.
then when it come back on, it's not even like that.
Oh, it was.
Huh?
In which
In what
world?
world?
No, I mean, I'll try it. Y'all too.
Ain't nobody tried that.
Did you leave the blind with?
No, but I wished I would have.
Oh, she is such a diva. She is such a diva. I love it. I love
You
it.
would have worked before me. Thank you.
Blondes have more fun anyways.
Oh, yeah.
I had plenty of fun. when I
Oh,
was
girl,
blonde.
you don't need a blonde with that your fun, honey.
Yeah.
Look at this.
She is such a diva. Oh my gosh. Can they
Love
hear
it,
me
that
okay over there? Are they saying something on my
I'm sorry, I
live?
can't see it.
It's okay. Just can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear us okay? Just put yes.
Someone's.
So we should go on with the show, you guys.
Cherry bombs. What's cherry bomb scandal?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I don't know what that is.
What's my asking? So we talk about cherry bomb scandal.
What is that?
What's cherry bomb scandal?
Yeah, if you could, we would look at it and everything.
Well, we would definitely discuss
Um,
it in an upcoming show, or maybe we can get to it before this one. But if you let us know what cherry bomb scandal is, we'll dig into it. But
And I would like to give a shout out to Shaquela Cannon.
Shaquela Cannon, our sister.
I love
Hey, boo. Oh, okay. Hello, sister. Hello, sister. Hello, sister. Hello, sister.
I like to shout out to people with pride and mention.
Y'all say happy Pride.
Happy
Happy
Pride.
We're going to get to that, you guys.
Get it in
Because
where it fit in.
This is Pride Month, so shout out to the, to our people and us, Pride.
Mm-hmm.
There was a situation, I forget where it was, but I think it was in Pennsylvania, where it was a rainbow flag, but at the top of the colors was black and brown. And people, they were talking about something, well, why is black and brown up there? Like, people not of our, color, of course, but no offense to anybody, but,
Cherry Bomb is a person. She had a GoFundMe page.
Cherry Bomb. Is that the transgender? I think that may be the transgender that lives in Atlanta. Is that her? Cherry Bomb?
She's transgender.
Yeah, I know that. I'm following.
Yeah, because you got transgender.
Yes. She's a transgender. So she had a GoFundMe and she was scamming people, I'm guessing.
Probably was. But we're going to talk about that, too, in our next topic. We need to wrap up these hot topics, you guys, so that we can talk about our topics. Anybody else got any hot topics they want to share?
Well, you had the Bobby Christina.
Yes.
Oh, Nick Gordan. Nick Gordan.
That was crazy.
He beat his girlfriend. They haven't been together that long.
They said that he beat her to the point she had to go to the hospital.
And then it reignited the investigation of Bobby Christina, because I think they were trying to let that go, of course. But they're like,
the whole time I'm thinking that's what this was about, as I actually looked into, because I was heard the name Nick Gordan.
Nope.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Bobby Christina again. So let me look into it, and then I see him in court. And see, now I actually had a little issue with the bond, not the bond itself, but the hearing, when the judge was like, stay away from, and they kind of blurted it out so you can hear it, but they said, stay away from this address. And he was like, excuse me, sir, can I say something? That's my house. You going to stay away from my house? And the judge about we'll discuss that at a later date. I'm like, no, you can discuss that now. The officer who arrested him should know where he lives. Is that not his file?
But that's
So
not
he
what he got arrested from.
No, he did. He got
y'all
arrested.
think that he had something to do with Whitney Houston's death? Do y'all think
Whitney Houston's death or Barbara Christine's death?
Whitney Houston's death. Do y'all think that he had something to do with that?
I thought it was Red.
They both died the same way in a bathtub.
I don't know. That is a coincidence. That's crazy.
And Whitney, we love some Whitney, honey. And there's no shade to her at all. We would never shade our diva, Whitney, the queen of the night. We would never do that. Never. But do y'all think that Nick Gordan or some of his people had something to do with Whitney Houston's death? Because Bobby Christina, she died the same way. And
the Illuminati,
she missed her mom so much, and like she was just grieving throughout the remainder of her life. since Whitney Houston already passed, she was like
How many
grieving.
years between the two of them?
I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 years, right? It wasn't.
think
It
so.
wasn't that long. It was not that long. But I think that Bobby Christina, she was ready to go. I think if they didn't do that, she probably committed suicide. I think
That's
she
what a lot of
she missed her
people
mom.
said.
I think she
Suicide.
really died of a broken heart. I really do. I think because they were so close. They were very close. I don't think she was as close to Bobby Brown, but I think she was more closer to her mom. And as you see that, there's a picture behind me of Bobby Christina and her mother right there. So I think that, they were just inseparable. And I hate that happened to Whitney Houston. She was the greatest of our time. Speaking of greatest of our time, they're saying that Beyonce is on Michael Jackson's level. How do y'all feel about that?
Lie.
You know he's gonna feel that way.
I
Lie.
just really feel like Beyonce is overrated. I'm sorry.
I agree with you there, cause
Yeah.
see, I'm a nitpicker with music.
Mhm.
Like, I do not download entire albums. I do not go out and buy entire CDs and stuff like that. I like certain songs by you, maybe a part of a song by you and everything.
Mhm.
But Beyonce, yeah, she's cool and all, but I'm not part of the Beehive. I'm not part of the Navy. Any of those,
The
things.
Navy?
I love the Navy is Rihanna.
Oh, I don't do Rihanna like that.
Regardless.
Really? Okay, just say it live. Live.
I mean, it's
Live
it's certain songs that I like.
Listen, I like certain songs by each artist. Even if I do download a whole album, because I have a subscription to Apple, so I might just download the whole thing. Just
download, like
download it because I don't feel like going through your whole album just to
buying that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question was, do y'all think that Beyonce is on the level of Michael
No.
Jackson?
No.
Of our time?
I don't think she compares herself to that level because that was one of her idols.
No. It's not that.
Bobby Brown was one of Michael Jackson's idols. But y'all got to understand, though, we are a different generation. They had Tina Turner. They had Bobby
And that's another one of her
Brown.
idols.
Whitney Houston.
They had Whitney Houston.
Mhm.
We had a little bit of Whitney Houston. We had a little bit of the Michael Jackson.
We had a
I
little bit
think
of Bobby.
that Beyonce is on the same level as Michael Jackson in our generation because look at her tours. Look how fast her tours sell out. Her tours sell out in seconds.
But that's because of her name.
Okay, it was because of Michael Jackson's name too.
True. Okay.
People took stuff.
For our generation,
Yes,
maybe.
I think so.
But as far as in reality,
No.
as in all the way over, when you
No.
break
No.
it down,
Because when you think about the greatest,
she is not on Mike's level.
when you think about the greatest, you're not gonna say Beyonce is the greatest. No, you're not gonna go there. You're gonna go with the Michael Jacksons, the Whitney Houstons, and everything. That's people who we knew, people who shine. You're gonna
But
say Beyonce
in our
probably last.
generation, you're not saying our generation. You have to say in the newer generation.
I just said in our generation.
No, I mean,
Because in the newer
no, there are
generation,
people.
Beyonce would be that because they don't know who Mike.
Who don't know who Mike?
Can I finish my statement, please?
Like you about to go down that line.
Everybody knows. That's a Michael
Mike
Jackson fan right there. I'm more Janet. More
is. Everybody's supposed to know who Mike. They are lie.
Yes. Oh, and I'm going to see Janet Jackson in December. I'm taking that.
Even children that are just being born. As a matter of fact, I got kids in my house who were not even alive when Michael passed, and they are Mike fans.
Yeah, my little cousin
This
knows
was
Michael
you.
Jackson is. I think.
Yeah, I may have played an influence on that because I'm a Mike fan to the day I die and everything. Yes, that's a possibility.
Okay, but there are people that
Mike will never die. Okay?
Mike will never die, but I do believe this wholeheartedly. The new generation, like when he died, in 2009, I believe it was. They didn't really know who he was, but I think once he passed, that's when Michael started. That's when people started to really notice Michael. The younger generation too, they started to really notice him, and they was like, "Oh wow, that's who Chris Brown danced like." So you got to understand that when Michael Jackson.
Sorry. Let me cut you off. One of your followers said that
That's
Beyonce's up there with them.
And my mother said not in reality.
Not in
Beyonce.
reality. Not in reality.
Said Beyonce is up there with them.
Yes.
As far as sellout rates, as far as sellout rates go, as far as the tickets go, yes,
As far as the shows
up
go,
there. No.
as far as
Yeah.
the shows go,
'Cause she has a
people
show
like
like
she has
him.
a show. When you go to a Beyonce show, you are going to an experience. Now, I haven't been to a Beyonce show, but I'll
See,
watch
this
her
is-
on TV.
Well, let's talk
You about
about those
This is
ticket
my
prices of a Beyonce
Oh.
show.
Somebody paid $3,000 to go to a Beyonce show to go take a photo with her. $3,000 plus the ticket.
No.
She's not worth that for me.
No.
And I
She
said-
worth $250 for me.
No,
Really?
she's not. Because at the end of the day, they're human just
They're
like we
human,
are.
yeah.
They just have more money.
Bigger bank account. That's what Solange said.
So,
No.
Exactly.
But see, now this is my thing. Now, yes, Beyonce gives a show, but the difference between her and Mike is Mike did everything that he produced.
Mhm.
Mike was not up there singing James Brown songs. Mike was not up there singing Tina Turner songs.
Right.
Beyonce will be up there singing Wiz Khalifa. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to keep it shuffle.
Because it's what the people like. She does it for the kids who likes the trap music. You gotta understand.
But I
The
understand
artist has
that.
to grow with the kids. Okay, yes,
You have to grow with the kids, but you still got to stay true to your show.
Mhm.
Well, she got to stay true to her show, but she wants that money. At the end of the day, we're
Well,
growing.
that's
we're
why
growing
I
up.
like. That's why I like Mike more than I like Beyonce.
Of
because
course.
and it's not just because I'm a Mike fan, but from Mike's show will be Mike from the beginning, Mike to the end.
Exactly. But you got to understand this too, that of course Mike is deceased now, rest his soul. Beyonce is living. So therefore, Michael,
Beyonce to retire right now and be fine.
she could be fine, but she doesn't want to. And I believe
And I don't blame her.
after she drops that baby weight, oh honey's gonna be on that road just like that. You're gonna see a Beyonce tour here. Because then you be
I
like,
don't
damn,
know.
did she just in her tour 2 days ago? She started doing
I
like,
don't know about that now, because it's one thing to drop one baby.
but
It's
still,
another thing to drop two.
do y'all think
Because
that?
my aunt now, she probably watching the show. I ain't putting the business all out there. She dropped 3 before she had the twins. The twins darn near killed her.
Really?
So it's one thing to drop 1.
So do y'all think
Another
that
thing to
Janet
drop 2, 3,
Jackson
4.
will bounce back to her normal self
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the
after
question.
she? Do y'all think that Janet Jackson gonna bounce back to her normal self because she's going on tour again? She just had.
Man,
a
should have
baby
dropped that
at age
husband,
50.
yeah.
No, she's 50. She just had a baby. So do y'all think that she's
What
gonna?
scares me about that is seeing as how Mike was about to turn 50. No, was it? Did he already turn 50? It was about to turn 50.
He was about to
I think it's
About
about
to
time.
He was about to turn 50, and he was about to do a show, and I don't want the same to happen to Janet. Not saying it's going to
No.
happen, but I mean, I know they 2 different people, and Janet is not on prescriptions and things.
I'm sorry, I can't.
What?
Janelle just said something. I can't.
Oh, you
What
can read
she
this.
said.
You can read it.
We're
We're reading comments, you guys.
Songs for everyone, just like Mike did. So y'all shut up. Okay.
No, we love Michael Jackson. We love.
Don't
Beyonce.
try it, Janelle.
We're just
Thank
talking
you,
about
Janelle. Thank you.
the
No, thank you,
generation
Janelle.
of the generation.
Just watch the show and be
Just like Ariana Grande now, she's like the new Mariah Carey.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
She
will
really
never.
is.
She will never be Mariah Carey. I'm
She
sorry.
really is.
It is one of her idols, yes, but she will never be Mariah Carey.
All right.
Sorry.
See, now, do you think Mariah is extremely shady?
Yes.
Because Mariah,
Whitney was extremely shady. Somebody asked Whitney Houston in an interview, "What do you think of Mariah Carey?" She said, "I don't think of her."
Again, that's because they was
She
doing,
said,
they was doing promotion of When You Believe. Because during that time, because they came out in the same dress,
"Oh, now you
it
want
was
to voice your
shady.
opinion."
What you say?
Did we come for your
that
bitch?
child going in.
Did we come for your bitch? Oh, so that's what it
But
is.
that's what I love all day.
Okay, you
Of all
guys.
days.
We are at 37 minutes into the show. We have to do a moment of silence for all the people who lost their lives in London. So if y'all could just join me, everybody, just join me in a moment of silence. Just stop what you're doing. On the count of 3, we're going to have a moment of silence. And 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys, to those people who lost their lives in the London fire, to the families, we do send you our prayers, and we hope that well, we know we can't do anything for you guys, but the only thing we can do is pray for you guys. So we wish y'all the best in that.
I would like to extend that to the USP that happened out there in San Francisco.
Yes.
And I think there was a Capitol.
Virginia.
Was there a Capitol Hill?
Alexandria, Virginia, I believe.
I believe so.
Yep.
So
those
prayers are
so that
also
moment of
extended
silence goes to you all too, and our prayers, and to those families, because that could have easily been somebody that we knew. So
yes.
Moving on with our topic of discussion, we're talking about DL men.
What does DL mean though?
Down low,
and I believe R. Kelly's on the down low, because you think about down low, in the song down low, trapped in the closet. Trapped in the closet part, what, 21?
No, it was part 3. It was part 3.
But he did a lot of those though. He did a lot of those.
It was part 3.
They were juicy, but I believe everything he did was keep it on the down low. Come on now. Then you got down low man. So it's like, keep it on down low man. R. Kelly, you trying to say something? You trying to say something to us? So a down low man to me is a person who tries to keep it hush hush, who doesn't want their females to know, who doesn't want any other males to know, but keep it between you two. Like, especially in our gay community, like a very feminine person like myself could meet a thug or somebody, they say don't tell nobody,
Now we're talking about DL men or DL period?
DL
men, DL men and women.
I haven't really heard of a DL woman before, but I think that
Trust me, now there's somebody that munching now. There's somebody that there's somebody that lick the clitoris now.
You better
there's
believe
a few out there that
just like men don't like their stuff out there, women who want to keep it a secret as well.
Well, she don't just play basketball because she's good at it.
And then you got some men who are in relationships, who are married and everything, and they still cheat on their lovers. So I mean, or the person that they're with, and they want to keep that on the down low. And I think it's just so wrong, because you're creating your own karma, right? And it's like, why would you want to do that? If a person loves you for you and for the person who you truly are, the person who you show them, why would you want to cheat on them? Why would you want to step out on that person who's really good to you, who's faithful to you, who's turning down men or women left and right, and they want to be with you, but you're steady cheating on them?
Listen on that. Because they might not be what they actually want. That may be.
Then they should have been in a relationship.
Wait. Let me finish. Because that may be what society has made them to believe.
But that's the
Uncle James has joined.
Hey,
Uncle James.
See, now I agree with that. Now this is my personal opinion, only because of being in the black community. I believe it's definitely harder for a black man and a black woman to come out than
a white person.
A white person and things of that nature. Primarily because of the things that we hear, that we experience. Like, I watched this entire season of something called Rise Up, When We Rise, something like that on ABC.
I saw that.
And this black guy who was in the Navy, he was on the stand talking, and somebody interrupted him. Was like, "You're not a real black man because you're gay." Real black men aren't gay. So he had to deal with that on the stand, trying to bring awareness to AIDS and HIV and things of that nature. And he was just pretty much denounced from the black community because of him being gay. But I have a question.
Yes.
As far as the DL, do you think the majority of them are bi, or do you think they are gay and they're just being with women just because of society?
I think it's 50-50.
I think it's 50-50. Half of them may be actually bi, but half of them may be actually attracted to the opposite. I'm sorry, the same sex.
Same sex,
right.
but because of society,
they have to pursue this opposite sex idea, because as it puts in the Bible,
which I don't believe in.
I don't either.
I don't believe in.
Can I just say, the men who likes women with something extra, with a little extra, meaning the transgender. Well, you didn't hear about that?
I knew about that. I was asking.
Oh. And queens, they love that. They love for you to dress up and everything, because they call us women with something extra. Meaning we have a penis between our legs. They love to.
But the reason that some of us may not still have that was when he actually went.
You don't have yours.
You know she don't have hers.
Well, you know, there's some who get it really have surgery to have it removed. And is there a vagina place that
not
actually
yes.
It's a reform.
It's a reform. Yeah, because they open.
Unfortunately, Facebook has everything on it nowadays.
And you do.
I was just scrolling. I was just scrolling, and I seriously came across a post of it being reformed. It was an animation. It wasn't the actual surgery. It was an animation. So
there was a lot of blood.
No, I didn't see no blood.
I didn't see it on mine. It was a lot.
I clicked the video and I seen the snip and the tuck and the twist. I was like, oh my god.
We have a comment from our Uncle James saying that ATL is full of undercover. But
that they are.
Hold on. Yes, because it's a larger city.
Metropolis, yeah.
But you have to understand, right here in Greenville, South Carolina, Woodruff, South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina, you have down low men who are married, who are in relationships,
who got girlfriends,
and they're sleeping with other men. They're sleeping with their homeboys. So it's everywhere. You just don't know.
Can we have a toast to that, please? A toast to what you just said. Hello.
I need a refill.
That's the truth.
A lot of these country guys, for real, who live in these small towns, there are some DL ones. I mean,
because they started out that way, going through church.
I mean, the church. Because the church is a big role.
Because there are a lot of DL dudes that started in church. They started in church. I'm sorry.
Oh, honey, you must have been man. You want to share something with us?
What's going on?
I think this show has something to share with us.
Silence real fast.
You want to share?
This is the same one who didn't want to talk about the DL.
Exactly. Honey, the text was hot, honey. All this week, these two have been going at it,
and we will continue to go in on the subject.
Right, because he felt as if we should not talk about DL men because it would what?
Expose them, which I feel like doing them
because
are you with a
and that they would not trust you all. They wouldn't trust you all.
Yes, there was a lot of trust of us revealing who they are and what.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to call any names.
But I'm saying
no. Here's my thing. If you're DL and you want to be in a relationship with me,
you got to be with
me. Guess what? You're no longer DL.
Exactly.
Because if I take you out and you with my family, my friends, I'm not introducing you as the friend.
Let me.
But wait, that's the difference between that. Your friends can know.
No. DL means nobody knows about you but you.
But there's certain levels of that.
There are certain levels, like I feel. Okay,
your friends can know, but as long as you don't go out.
Well, she doesn't know him, but us three know him. I'm not gonna say what his name is. However, I feel like he's DL. He wants to come out so bad. He cross dresses here and there and everything. I mean, I don't know if he wants to be trans or if he just likes to cross. You know, but obviously the man is not straight. It's very, very obvious, and not just about how he talks or walks, which those are some indications, unfortunately, I'm sorry. But if your name is in the street, and we've been hearing that you're doing this and you're doing that with other men, and I know you do things with men that you done told me, come on, you're not straight.
Before I got with the person I'm with now, I ran across a lot of DL men, and the thing about me is I'm 100% bottom. I don't top at all. I came across some DL men who was like, "Do you mind topping in your girl clothes, like dressed as a woman, like dressed as, you know?" And I was like,
"So, what is the difference between a top and a bottom?"
The difference between the top and the bottom is, excuse you, the top is more of the manly person. Okay. The bottom is more who's the person who receives.
Not necessarily that.
So let me say this.
What I mean was he gives. The top, the top gives dick. The bottom receives.
But there's no longer a thing as a top and a bottom anymore.
Yes, it is.
There's now. I'm sorry. There's now a thing of
me and my baby, honey. My baby on top. He said,
there's bottom. There's Okay, there's bottom, verse.
Yes,
But now the world has become now more of a versatile world.
in some people's, in some like yourself, some people, because verse people go with other verse people. It seems like us bottoms, we
Not
go strictly
necessarily.
with us bottoms.
Some verse bottoms go with tops.
No, because the thing is, some
Or
of us,
some go with verse bottoms.
some of us
tops.
no, because some of us bottoms don't like to top. So why would we go with the verse who likes to top? That's just not us. We're not comfortable with that. We're not comfortable with sticking our penis in somebody else's asshole.
But that pussy.
Pussy.
They're not gonna come out.
Butthole.
Pussy.
No. And they're
Don't
butthole.
say it like that. It makes it sound nasty, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why the straight community says, "Ew, you doing this, you doing that, and everything." So if we come up with those cuter names for it, like bussy or things of that nature, then it doesn't sound as gross to them.
That's true, because a lot of people watch gay porn, so you know.
Right.
A
And
lot
then
of women watch straight gay porn.
And a lot of people watch trans porn too, but we never call no names.
no, we're not. No, we're not. But let's just say this. You said
And a
that
lot of watch
some straight men want you to be on top dressed as the woman. Well, that's because a lot of women are putting on the strap and fucking their men.
Oh yes,
Yes, that is very, very.
Yeah.
yes.
Facebook again. Oh my gosh.
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Oh,
Facebook.
Tumblr. Have you watched Tumblr?
Mm-mm.
Girl, you're lying.
Yes,
And they're giving us
That's
too
a
much
porn
tea right now.
You watch it?
But that's another thing. Another show. That's a lie.
No, they ain't no lie.
That's a lie, honey.
But
I got to
they're
hold up my Christian image.
Your Christian image.
Christianity.
But
I
you
gotta
but
take
you
a break.
say, I want to say
I said bussy.
bussy.
But you a Christian. Ooh, girl.
He can
Stop
still
lying.
be a Christian.
Okay, but first of all, at the end of the day, yes, I am still Baptist. I am still Christian. I will not give up my faith. Okay?
No,
That's to keep
we're
it
not.
going.
We're not saying that.
I am a PK. Okay,
What PK?
a preacher's kid.
Preacher. Oh, I am as well.
But
I
that's
mean,
I'm step PK, but still PK.
I would like to ask you all a question.
Yes.
Mhm.
How do you feel about men who say they're not gay, they're not bisexual, they don't like men, but however the women are sticking dildos up their behinds or
Baby,
strapping
you're lying
on,
to
you know,
yourself.
on the strap on and hitting
You're
them.
lying to
I
yourself.
no, I would have to say some just feel that it's just wrong to be with a man, so they prefer that woman to do it.
Mhm.
Tank prefers
Well-
to get his ass licked.
Well, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
nothing wrong with that. That's Brian Popper.
Right, but a
I would
man's
not
G
say
spot
they-
is in his ass, correct?
I'm not saying that they
Yeah,
enjoy
you
anal
are.
stimulation.
Anal stimulation.
You know.
They come.
However, if you are caught watching gay videos and you're caught in gay LGBT clubs and things of that nature, and your wife is doing certain things to you at home, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
that
cross that
doesn't. But that
line.
doesn't mean that they're necessarily gay.
No,
That
that's
could
what
just mean that
no,
they want.
if you enjoy the stimulation
Hey,
from
good.
that portion of the bedroom, that is fine and dandy if your wife is doing that to you. But if you're going out looking for men to do it to you, and you just want to say, oh, no, I just like it, but you can get aroused with a man,
Necessarily,
No.
sometimes it's not. For some people, it's not the gender equality. It's just these.
so are you asexual?
Yes, there's some people that's asexual, trisexual,
Trisexual. That's a
Trisexual. I'm a trisexual, but I'm not gonna try anything once. That used to be my motto when I was a teenager.
She said I'm a trisexual, but I'm going to try one.
But
That's my motto now.
let me say this though. Speaking of the guys who are undercover, a lot of women, whether you know it or not, will accept their man being bisexual. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real.
Just like men have fantasies, women have fantasies too.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Women
to know
like-
that.
I mean, I know there's a lot
Another
of
man to eat
women
their
that fantasize that their man is fucking another guy. I know there's some women that fantasize about that. I know that.
Of course you do. Keep going.
Well, see, now,
Right.
in the black community, that's the reason why there are still so many DL men, though, because one, if you are bi or you are gay, you don't think your woman's going to accept you. You don't think your family's going to accept you. I mean, I myself did not come out till I was like 20 years old. So, I mean, like I said, it's how we're raised. It's what we're taught. It's the belief system. I mean, especially, like I said, one of the biggest things that I had to get over was my religion.
Right.
One of the biggest things was my religion. Like, when you're raised to believe that you're going to hell for almost everything that you do, it's hard. It's really, really hard.
It's explicit.
Now you're at.
And now I'm old. Yeah, now I'm old, but I had a good time in my day, so I know.
We're not old.
A lot.
We're just age 30.
Yeah.
The only person not in their 30s is
this diva right here.
Devo.
Are we jealous?
I'm not funny because I'm still in I'm in my.
I mean, now look at him. Now, just
I don't
because I'm
care.
the youngest one on here don't mean I have any less wisdom. What's going on?
Really? You're not disturbed.
It is.
Okay, you guys, look.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We need to y'all want to take a shot with us?
Yes.
It's shot time. We're
They're
going to do
gonna
this.
take a shot.
You gonna take the shot, Bill? You gonna take it?
Please,
Please.
just one shot. Just one shot.
This is a trisexual.
It's for you.
It's for you.
We need to give a shout out to Stacy Boy, Simone Sweets, aka Tia, James, my baby. Who else shall we
The love
shout
of my
out?
life, which I cannot say.
Y'all can shout out anybody.
I'm gonna shout out my cousin Tamara Gray since she's been watching.
Yes,
and
Tamara
loving
Gray.
it.
Yes, Janelle. Yes.
My household.
Lisa Casado, our cousin,
You know.
James Garrison, our uncle, who is actually younger than
My mother, Sharika Burnside.
Yes. This is to everybody who's watching right now, and everybody who's going to watch on YouTube. This is for you guys as well. We love you for watching, so this is for you guys. Clink. Okay.
How do you drink it?
It's gonna be good.
I wanted the buttery nipples, but
So yes,
What flavor was that?
Before we move forward,
it was very something.
I promised that I will give a little secret about how you can spy.
oh yes,
Yes, a new tale. I want to know.
Yeah, so let me tell you
Let me
how I
get
know
myself
about
right.
spying, because I myself have had my ex-boyfriend's cell phone tapped to where I could see all text messages he received, all phone calls he received, and they were recorded, and I had the GPS location. So if you want to know, first off, if your man is cheating with another man, then get you a Facebook page as a transgender. Just find you a transgender woman and fill it up with pictures of them.
That same one.
And build up your friend list. And then send your significant other a friend request and go from there.
Oh,
if you
shit.
want to see if he is on the down low.
Ah!
Be surprised because your man may be on the down low.
I have a question about that, though.
What?
What if it's opposite?
Do the same.
Do
If
the
you
same
feel that
thing.
your woman is into women.
No.
What?
Like
If you're
straight.
transgender
Mm-hmm.
and you're dating a bacterious male,
Mm-hmm.
What? Hold on.
what do you do
Get
then?
this shit from?
Then you do the same damn thing. You reverse it.
That's what this.
You're having a blind moment.
This is the reason why I don't deal with one DLs, nor do I deal with bi people.
Mhm.
Okay. Because first of all, it's already hard out here trying to attract one gender.
You know it's
So
hard
you
out
have been
here.
trying to compete with
For a
for
pimp.
a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the regatta dog.
Oh my god.
But when you
Oh, my
up here competing
goodness.
with both genders, and then you got all the extra in betweens and everything, you like the cats and the dogs. God darn.
And the roosters and the crows. That's what you mean.
I'm sorry. If you're not all the way out there, if you're on the DL, like I said, if you want to talk to me, you want to go to that level in your DL, you're going to be out it. I'm sorry.
Oh my
It's not going to be
God.
an essential out. I mean, but look, we're going to be on Facebook, posts, and Snapchat, all this.
Right.
Don't do
And
that.
so I know there's a lot of DL men, but and if you want to get the GPS location, the phone calls, the recorded calls, then if it's worth it, you can spend your $50 to $60, or anywhere from $30 to $60 for an app It's called spyware.
Yes.
And
I
you
saw that,
you have
yes.
to have that password to that phone. And if you're sneaky like me, that eye twitching.
Yes!
Okay,
Do you
why do your password?
Do you feel it in your gut that
Okay.
man is cheating on you? Have you ever felt it on your gut, like felt it in your gut?
Oh, yes.
I know. I
Yeah.
should have been a detective. That's what my man's always said. You should have been a
Detective,
detective.
right.
Because I'm gonna stake out. I'm gonna find out.
I'm a follow you
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
done
play no
sent you a
games
request
with
to where you
You
are.
and I, we can join teams.
Yeah,
and we
right,
get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play no
Yeah.
games with you. Everything you do in the dark is gonna come to the light, and I'm gonna make it come very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we know
So
your man is
inbox
cheating.
me for
Yes.
the details, and I will
Give me
you
your
out.
Charity Burnside.
Charity Burnside.
Yes.
Thank you for that. You're welcome.
Because people needs to know that because that's very informative.
Yeah.
That's very informative.
Don't be in denial, boo. Find out.
Because some people do feel it in their gut that that man is cheating, but they have no way of proving that.
Right.
Oh, there's
know.
always a way to prove money.
But they have no way of proving.
There's always
You can't
a way.
just say to your man, "Oh, you're cheating on me." What facts do you have? You don't have no facts, so honey, you need to go
All
ahead
you gotta
and
do is
create
put
that
it in
page.
and grab that phone. If
Trust
I got
me.
an iPhone, baby.
I
grab
have-
that phone.
I have been
put it
that
right up to that
bitch.
phone and look at
Did you
it.
just fart?
Yeah, get them drunk and get an iPhone. Yeah.
Jerry just farted.
Why did you say it alive, though? Oh my God, you should have said that.
Yes, I did. I think that's good. Yes, I did. That's funny.
I did not. What are you talking about? No,
No, y'all.
I did not.
No, that was just his pants. You guys stood across that chair. But no,
It really was.
I had to get him back and getting me, okay? So,
What you did.
but it's a lot of people out here who thinks their man is cheating. They have no proof of it. So go ahead and create you a page. I know I have did that shit before.
Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my exes, of course, I did that. I found out some things, but
With my page,
they
yes.
do say if you go looking for something,
You
you're
will find.
gonna find it. And sometimes you may not be ready to find what you're looking for.
That's
Don't
why
go
you let it
Yeah,
come out
don't
the
go
phone.
looking. Don't
Don't
go
go
looking.
looking.
And don't assume because you're making an ass out of yourself.
Right. Just find
Don't do
out.
that. Yeah.
Just find out.
Just
So-
find out. 'Cause I'm not gonna assume.
Right.
I'm not going to.
To our Facebook Live people, one more shout out is
Why do y'all say that out loud?
What?
say what I
I
like.
don't know. Just what you said. Say why do y'all
No,
say that?
it was a joke, honey. It was a
Who
joke.
said it?
It was just his pants scooting across the chair. It's okay. But we're gonna have a lot of jokes on here, so just be prepared for that.
About me.
We're not
About
serious.
me.
We're not
About
serious.
this one.
So don't take us too serious. We've been drinking, we've been having fun, but we are at
I'm
an
on
hour
this
for
thing.
Facebook.
That's why
I
I
don't know
just let
how
all of
long
that
we can be
out.
live on Facebook like that. So we're about to end our Facebook lives for the remainder of the show, and I think we're gonna have like a 7-minute run for YouTube. So if y'all want to catch the show on YouTube, please go to our YouTube page at Lala and Devante. And y'all will catch the L&D show there. That's when
We
you
need
find
to
us
change that
every
name.
Sunday. A show will be uploaded from Saturday. If you can
We
catch
gotta
it Saturday
change that
live.
name.
Still got shit, man.
Yeah, we do.
We
Because
really
if,
do because it's not gonna work.
if y'all can catch the show on tonight,
'Cause I
you can
dropped
catch
it.
the full show
They changed it.
tomorrow.
Or you can jump over to Periscope because Periscope is still rolling.
And that's
So-
Devontae.
I'm sorry about y'all about
DEVONT
live is not working
1990.
right now.
That Periscope
Live's
name.
not working.
Yes.
That
it's not
Periscope
working.
name
Sorry.
is DEVONTE
The hell is that?
1990 at Periscope. Demonte 1990. So you guys, if our Facebook Live ends, it just ends. But you know, if y'all want to, just hop on over to the YouTube. You can catch us there. Hop on over to Periscope. You can catch us there as well. But the full show is about to continue.
Well, thank you.
Heather Lark, thank you for watching. I forgot to shout you out.
Hey, Heather,
To anybody I forgot to shout out, it's just please charge it to my mind, not my heart. We have a lot going on here. Anything else y'all want to talk about?
I want to continue on with this DL thing. 'cause
Yeah,
this- it
yeah,
got
yeah. We
juicy.
yeah we
The
gotta talk about
DL, the DL is real.
Well, let's keep on.
I mean, it's just very real. I don't think that people know how real it is. I think a lot of women are so comfortable with their men that they don't think that their guy is out there.
It's cheating.
Preachers are doing it,
Oh yes,
right?
Politicians.
Politicians.
The DL is real.
There's
Police officers, NBA players.
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. What am I doing?
Oh, but no, you got DLs running in and out your back.
Ow! Ow!
The one thing.
Anyway.
What about you, the one thing? Doing yours.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, no, ain't no shame in my
Your dad.
over here.
It is.
Like I said, I have had DLs hit me up and everything, and they get mad when I don't respond to them. Okay? Because like I said, you want to talk to me, you have to be out and about. I mean, is this true?
You have to.
And if there's any guy that I am dating, ladies, let's face it. If you have dated multiple men, a few of them are on the down low.
I probably have spoken to him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And if he's been in jail, he has been. Let's just keep it real, man. 'Cause I'm a realist.
Yes.
You know, I'm a realist. So I don't put it past no man I sleep with. No man. Every last one of them. I feel that way about. Because, and that's just my perception of things. Because I've been there, done that.
She came around. She was in her moment. You know, she was
What you're saying is true. That's for real. People should be aware of that. And I think a lot of women are comfortable. A lot of men are comfortable in relationships. You can't get too comfortable in your relationship.
Because you can be replaced at any given time.
DL men as well.
Because that's all they do.
Not only that, but there are some gay guys out there who can't really find, you know, a boyfriend or partner,
that's what I'm
whatever
saying.
you want to
That's
say, and everything within the gay community. So when a DL person hits them up, they're just so happy that they're willing to settle and go for that and everything. And it's just like,
I have been that person because, sister, you know, I have always
no one
been the
was
type
shading you. You have to blink your eyes like that.
No, I have always been the single one, sister. You know that. I have always been single. And my
call me.
And my sister would tell me, well, fuck them. Go do you. Have fun. Do you. And I was always the type of person to say, no, I'm not going to have some kind of relationship or anything like that. You know, because I was always reserved. You know, I'm not saying I respect myself, but I did. But I was always reserved and everything. And it was like, you know. I just didn't do that. And it was like when the DL guy would hit me up, he would always be like, oh, let's go out of town. Let's go to Atlanta somewhere. If he was from here, he'd say, let's go to Charlotte. And I'm like, but why can't we stay here?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to cut y'all. But Janelle said the shade.
Hey, Corey. James'
There's
wife.
lots of shade. I told y'all.
Especially from that right there,
I told y'all to pour that wine, pop that Henny.
Yes.
Yeah, butter that popcorn.
Exactly. Listen, if y'all are tuning in to the L&D show, we are talking about DL men. There is going to be a part 2 of this topic
which will be next week.
What? No, I have to say something.
Yes.
It just dawned on me that there are a lot of females who are sleeping together when they're friends. Trust me, I know. Okay, there's friends, the friend girls, the home girls, the best friends. They're all sleeping together. So what do you think the men are doing with their homeboys and their best friends?
Exactly.
But sometimes it's not the homeboy.
And when they get to taking that Molly,
and drinking and
or
smoking,
that weed.
Yeah.
Or they hit or that coke.
Down.
Right, things go down. But what I say is this: come out the closet. Come out the closet.
It's
People will respect you more if you come out the closet.
But again, there's
and you can find you a woman who is down with the get down. They're all out here.
Not all women are like that.
There are
some.
I mean,
But there are some.
Come on, baby, come on.
But there are some that are more different than that. It's not the point of the girlfriend, the wife, the baby mama. It's the point of what your kids would think.
Your kids. No. I don't believe in the thing with the kids because if you raise a child up to accept everything and everyone, that is not the child.
But it's not like that in society.
No, that's the issue. Society trains the child.
Right, that is right.
That is true.
So, I mean, that's like with me. I have 5 kids live in my household. They know that I date men.
Well, of course they know you date men, honey.
You got to say it like that.
I didn't say it. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry.
Anyway.
This conversation got too hot for him. It's okay.
I remember when I first met you.
Oh, gosh.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Miss Thing was twirling. You hear me?
Oh, I still swear what you mean.
Come over
I
here.
swear all day,
Someday.
honey.
Come over here.
But no,
someday.
the reason why I'm getting up is because I have to go to little girl's room right now. I will return.
No, you won't. By the time you come back with me
We're
in
going to see how long it takes you to return.
this sachet. Oh wait.
No, because I think that we need to do a part 2 to this right now. You
Yeah,
guys,
we can do a part 2.
because we're going to probably end our live feed so that this way it can go on YouTube so you guys can actually watch it. Because it's going to probably be another hour-long topic again because we got so much to talk about with the DL and this just don't need to go untouched. We do have to touch on this.
We love the Download Brothers. Much love to
We
you.
love everyone else.
Yeah, the Download Girls too. The Download Girls. Yeah.
Since this is a Christian panel, we love everybody.
Who was a Christian?
Oh, I forgot.
Are you not a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Baptist.
That one burns when it hits the church door.
Exactly. And it shouldn't even be like that.
You got any extra virgin olive oil?
Not holy vibe.
Let's join hands and bless this water.
You tried it.
Okay, do y'all want to go ahead and end our live feed now?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we love you for watching Facebook. If you want to tune in to our show, because it's going to continue now, but it's going to be like another 30-minute hour discussion probably. You can catch it tomorrow on YouTube, the L&D show with our very first guest co-host, Charity Burns. And we love you for watching Facebook. Exactly. So y'all could go ahead and end those real fast.
I'm sorry, Gino just said something. And I can't see it, I'm doing.
And YouTube, we will be back momentarily. So you guys just hold on, stay tight, and catch the next video that will be uploaded on tomorrow as well. So we're not going to make you wait a week. Should we make you wait a week? We should make you wait a week.
We should, but we're not.
We're not. Okay, so just stay tuned, you guys, and that video will be uploaded momentarily. So just make sure you share, like, and subscribe to our channel, and we will be right back. Bye.
Periscope.